So we've already discussed that the thing that examiners are looking for when they're looking at an investigation question is some mathematical manipulation of the data that results. So in this investigation, what we're going to do, it links in with 3.7, I think it is, in the AQA textbook. It's year 10, looking at enzymes and the conditions needed for enzymes. What we're going to do is, what I've done is I have taken pieces of chicken, and I've weighed them. This one weighed 24 grams. I've taken another piece, 37 grams, and this one, which is 29. I've tried to make sure that they're fairly similar in their mass, but it's not easy when you're cutting it out. I've recorded that down in a table, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add them to different conditions. So I can observe this, the chicken's quite firm and looks quite fresh. I've popped it in this one here, and I'm going to add hydrochloric acid to that one. In this one, I am going to add just the enzyme pepsin, and this one I'm going to add just pineapple juice. Now, pineapple juice, in the cells of the pineapple there is an enzyme, and pineapple is also quite acidic. So in essence, this pineapple juice one has the enzyme and an acidic environment. This one just has the enzyme, and this one just has the hydrochloric acid. So it'll be really interesting to come back in a week's time and find out how they've got on, which piece of chicken has decomposed the most. Okay, here we are a week later. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take each of them out and I'm going to weigh each one. Now, this one, I can tell straight away, has decomposed a lot. It's a lot smaller, and it feels squishy, and it also feels like there's lots of bits in there. So I think for this one, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to filter it first. I can see it's started to decompose. It's a lot mushier, but nowhere near as much as the one in the pineapple. Again, it's changed colour. It's almost cooked it. It's changed colour. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to filter them all, and I'm going to weigh them, and then I'm going to get my results and take a look. We're looking at how to apply maths to an investigation question. The table has got the mass before, the mass after, the change in mass, and the percentage change in mass. And if we just looked at the mass afterwards, then we might actually just say that there wasn't too much difference between how broken down the chicken was with the pepsin and how broken down the chicken was with the pineapple juice. But in actual fact, they had very different starting masses. So to be able to compare effectively, what we've done is we've worked out the percentage. And on here, you wouldn't include this information on a table. You would just include the final information here. But I've included it so you can see how we've worked out. So we've looked at the change in mass, we've divided it by the original mass, and times it by 100. Now, when we look at these figures, we get a very, very different picture. This was the one in the pineapple juice. We might expect that because the pineapple juice had the enzyme and the correct pH. The other ones had either just the enzyme or just the acid.